And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another. Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Evan Mobley.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
And the starting group for Chicago. Smith out there with Kobe White. Then it's MP. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's Collins in at the 5. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Okoro and Mobley, your small and power forwards. And it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And with this being the first game of their NBA Cup campaign, the goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, B.A. We get 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. One thing to keep in mind, point differential could be key in advancing.
That one falls.
And that gets us rolling. Ooh. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's White. Just 5 to shoot. Collins a screen. The Bulls need to get off a shot. A nice shot by MP.
Shooting while in rhythm. MP has a good sense for when to take these quick shots.
To the paint. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Garland against Ball. Collins with a screen on Garland. Here's Ball. It's good.
Known as a pass-first player, you like to see Lonzo call his own number out of that 2-man game and be aggressive.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. Outside Garland. From outside the arc. Collins with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end. The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Okoro. Garland against White. And that was good.
That is absolutely a shot that Garland has in his back pocket just for moments like this.
Ball against Garland. Floats one up. And Ball with the layup. Ball's got his second basket.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
Now here's White in his last outing with 12 points. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. All no good. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Garland. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Ball surveys the floor. Here's MP. Launches a 3. He buries it from 3. MP's got 6.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Mobley, left side. Pass to Mitchell. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's White. No points yet. It's tipped. And he recovers it. And gets hacked. by the D. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Isaac Okoro. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night now. Well, Richard, during his 5th year in the NBA, Coby White had a breakout season.
Doubling his numbers, B.A., averaging around 20 points and 5 assists per game. Kobe's always been a great defensive player, but it's his offensive production that has really improved.
Now here's Okoro. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to White. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Outside Garland. Mobley with it. Lets it go from deep. Smith with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
And the basket by MP.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 6. Pass to Okoro. From deep, Mitchell gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Running the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
Smith passes to Collins. Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Collins finds ball. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
The 3 from Mitchell. And Cleveland another 3. And so here is Chicago. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in.
DeAndre Hunter.
MP inside. Check by Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Ball no good. Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Number 1, the Bulls.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
Now here's Ball. He has 6. Outside White. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. White's got 5 now.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. Here's Mitchell, covered by MP. Mitchell against MP. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on MP. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has the total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
Williams has checked in for Collins. Pass to Williams. Mitchell against MP. Williams a screen on Garland. There's Ball with a 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Cleveland again missing. The Bulls have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. And here's MP from outside. Thompson pulls it in. The Cavaliers have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Outside Garland. Mitchell, a screen on White. Garland, the pass to Thompson. And here's Mitchell, covered by MP. Back to Mobley. Fires for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. MP outside. Smith passes to Peeler. Thompson with a steal. to Mitchell. Down low. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The game of Mitchell is more about putting up points, but Donovan can dish too.
Here's Peeler. 9 points in the game. Ball outside. Picked by Smith. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. The Bulls with another miss. The Cavs trailing. Outside Hunter. Outside Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. From deep, Mobley. Chicago with a rebound.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. Herter's checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Ball. Garland, the pass to Thompson. Up and over Smith. It's hauled in by Herter.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league. And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside Mitchell. From the high post. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Mitchell's got 12 points.
So prolific. Mitchell's a guy who can put up 50, 60, and he's even proven to put up 70. Sheesh.
For three, Smith. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. And a foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Mobley, he's checked in for Thompson. And a change for the Bulls. Desumu's checked in. Garland against Jones. And here's Strus outside. On target from range.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us. And Brian, they know there's still work to do."
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Mitchell. Last game out, we saw him score 42. Hunter can't get it to go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Jones. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Williams. To the middle. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. 6-point game. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
And so here is Chicago after the basket by Cleveland. Jones misses. Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. The rebound by MP.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Desumu outside. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. MP outside for 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
And here's Hunter. He's scoreless. Mobley, a screen on Williams. And here's Hunter from the arc. Sinks it! What range from downtown!
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Bulls. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just will go for a different look here. Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Okoro comes in for Strus. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Green. And Darius Garland subbed in for Jerome. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Collins. Gordon Tucker comes in for White. MP's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Ball in for Jones. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Okoro is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Wade in at the 5, down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. He's off on the second. And as we start up the NBA Cup, let's explain to our viewers how the groups are formed.
Sure thing, B.A. First, you only play teams from your conference. The groups are drawn based off of last year's standings. So they try to keep it even in terms of quality of team.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
RJ, the Cavs breaking ground on a new practice facility set to open in 2027.
Situated on the Cuyahoga River, it will be 4 times larger than the existing one. And let me tell you this, the existing one was state-of-the-art. And it continues to rejuvenate what we're seeing in downtown Cleveland. Shout out to the Cavaliers.
Okiki's checked in for Wade.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Garland, the pass to Okoro. Garland looking around. There's the triple. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Horton Tucker. 5 points in the game. Clock at 6. Pass the ball. Fires from deep. MP hammers it down.
Excellent play by MP on the offensive glass, working to keep the play alive.
Cavaliers trail by 14. Okoro outside. Back to Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Right side Hunter. They get it again. All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Sunday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics.
They're looking at an almost ideal stretch of schedule. Games they can win all on home court. They'd have to really go cold to not have these next couple games go their way.
And Cleveland making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Ball passes to Peeler. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Hunter. Pass to Mitchell. Strong move by Mitchell inside.
It's the strength of Mitchell, one of the strongest guards we might have ever seen.
Now Ball, 8 points in his last time out. Over Garland, and there's another one for the Bulls. Cavaliers trail by 15. Okoro outside. Back to Garland. Shot clock at 5. The 3 is up. Smith with the rebound. Bulls leading by 15. It's stolen by Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Garland up top. No one near him. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Ball passes to Williams. And here's MP. Ball outside. Mitchell against MP. MP right through him.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
A minute 20 left to play in the half. Outside Mitchell. Hunter, a screen on MP. Releases. Chicago with a rebound. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game, and that's a one-game homestand for the club. Ball passes to Smith. Now here's MP. Takes it in. He's rebounded by Okoro. And a foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw. So it's Chicago, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Taking a look here at Chicago.
And time to talk now about that first half.
And with a big gap on the score. He's checked in for Chicago. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Kobe White out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Zach Collins. Then it's MP. And it's Ball. In at the 1 spot.
That's tremendous focus from Mitchell. Works through the foul and converts.
Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, BA, and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
MP way outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Okoro outside. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
Pass to Smith. Now Ball. The shot, no good. Good D by Mobley.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. MP outside. Going inside. And MP throws it down hard.
What did he just do? MP showing some insane athleticism.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 90 seconds into the second half now. Mitchell against MP. And he can't get that one.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
White finds MP. White with it. 7 points in the game. Back to MP. lobs it in.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Mobley outside. Thompson outside. Pass to Garland. This one for three. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And he's going for the lob. And MP throws it down.
You know, it makes you think about all the highlight reels MP is going to make over his career. Nice throwdown right there.
Mobley outside. Mitchell feeling it out a bit from behind the arc. Collins with the rebound.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Here's Smith. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Sensational swat from Mobley. I love how hard he goes on the defensive end.
Sends it home from three-point land. Garland's got 17 points.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Richard, no doubt about the upside of Evan Mobley. What's his best position, you think?
Defensively, he can guard 1 through 5. He is a Defensive Player of the Year candidate every single year. But offensively, unless he improves his three-point shot, he is most likely going to be more of a 5. If he wants to play the 4, he's got to be able to stretch it from 3. And Mitchell is a handful for any defense. So difficult to guard without foul.
Substitution on the court.
And so here is Chicago. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Smith outside. Dosunmu outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Herter. Let's go with a 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Stolen by Strus. To the paint. Here's Jerome. And the layup falls. Jerome's got his first 2 points.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Herter, a screen on Mitchell. Here's MP with the drive. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. Jones against Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Jones. From deep, Mitchell. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Jones, the pass to Peeler. Smith with a screen on Mitchell. And here's MP from outside. It doesn't go for him.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, he thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
And 1:01 left in the third. Here's Mobley. And it's blocked.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
MP outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Okoro is checked in for Cleveland. Both good from the line that time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Jerome passes to Hunter. Mobley outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hunter. Over Herter. Hunter can't get it to go.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
MP outside. 3-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist of the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Ty Jerome is out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Isaac Okoro. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Tyson in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And there's the foul. It'll go on Zach Collins. That's his first foul of the game. Chicago on D. 13-point lead. Hunter, a screen on Collins. Here's Tyson. Cashes in the 12-footer.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
And for the Bulls, they're shooting at a respectable 49%. Peeler pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls. Just great decision-making from him.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Garland with a screen on MP. Pass to Garland. And there's the drive. And he banks in the layup. Garland's got 19 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Pass to Collins. Here's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Bulls lead by 14.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Garland for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's hit a pair of 3s each half, making a significant impact.
Jones finds MP. Collins a screen. And here's MP from outside. Isumu outside. Collins with a screen on Garland. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. And MP with a basket on the assist from Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Jerome, covered by MP. Hunter, a screen on MP. Inside. Chicago with a rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Outside White. Back to MP. 4-3. And it's Tyson with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Down low. Here's Hunter. Back to Okoro. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Garland for 3. Rebounded by Peeler. Peeler's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Jones. White with a screen on Garland. Jones, the pass to Peeler. And it's off from 3-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Pass to Okoro. Here's Garland. And it's good. 2 points. Garland's got 24.
Shaping up to be a nice night from Garland. And his offensive energy right now, the team should be pretty excited.
Now here's MP. Pass to Collins. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Hunter. Count it.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Chicago leading by 10. Now here's MP. Knocked loose. Okoro with the ball. Now guarded by White. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And he lobs it up. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Garland. And the layup is good. Garland's got 9 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
There's a screen. Here's Peeler. Hunter with some nice D.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And now the Bulls in transition. And MP throws it down hard.
Well, the anticipation and the hustle from MP. I mean, doing it all himself.
Cavaliers trail by 12. Here's Jerome. And here again, the Bulls in transition. Up the... Oh! MP capping off the lob in style.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Garland against Jones. And is blocked by Collins. MP inside. Oh, MP throws it down.
The young buck, MP taking off there.
For Cleveland, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jerome, covered by MP. Garland with a screen on MP. Pass to Tyson. Okoro with the ball. White with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. And good! There's another!
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering.
And I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. And it just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Tyson. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. Strus, he's checked in for Okoro. And Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for Jones. It's stolen by MP. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. He got it again! Sensational!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Outside Mitchell. It's stolen by MP. And here they come. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
And Ball gets it to go.
This is why Ball takes a good amount of threes because he's very accurate and confident from there.
MP against Mitchell. To the left side wing. Here's Garland. Cleveland again missing.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Collins with a screen on Mitchell. Here's MP. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Mitchell. Thompson finds Mobley. Thompson, a screen on ball. From deep, Mitchell. It's hauled in by White. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Kicks it out to MP. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
Look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Okoro is checked in for Cleveland. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Can they get it? And a nice layup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 26 points.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And here's Garland to the inside. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Now ball. MP outside. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Chicago making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in, so he gets them both.
He's put in the work and worn down the defense. Now they're getting a little sloppy, and it's allowed them to get to the line more this half.
Mobley outside. Steps back. Here's Mitchell. Off target at the rim.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Collins outside. Pass the ball. Kicks it out to MP. From outside, off the mark. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. And trying to get it to go, even with the contact. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. And remember, tonight's win means...
Out there long tonight. Can't be reaching like
MP, look, I love you, but you gotta play a little more disciplined on D. You're way too important to foul out like that.